Petro here. Good afternoon on this Sunday afternoon. And if you saw right there, Minnie Pearl. I don't know if many of you know who Minnie Pearl is, but Minnie Pearl was on Hee Haw and the Grand Ole Opry. She was on the Grand Ole Opry for over 50 years. And she was a resident right here of Middle Tennessee. And her real name was Sarah Cannon. And she's buried right here with her family. Minnie Pearl has a great spot in my memory of growing up because my grandparents watched the Grand Ole Opry and Yeehaw all the time. So as a kid, I was always watching Minnie Pearl do her little comedy things, and she was always like a feel-good like part of the show in between the music and all that. And my grandmother loved Minnie Pearl and thought she was so funny. And I did not know she was buried here in Franklin, Tennessee. Now, this cemetery is actually where I've been before when I was studying slavery here in Tennessee. And right over here, these are the white oaks that they put. This is the first cemetery in the United States that African-American slaves were actually able to be buried in a cemetery. And they're all buried on that side of these oaks, right on the other side right there. And pretty crazy history, Tennessee history right here, where I'm at in the cemetery. And Minnie Pearl, God bless her heart. Minnie Pearl was really awesome. She was a really good performance artist, and she went to the #1 prestigious school for theater and stuff here in Nashville. She was amazing, and she's buried right here in Minnie Pearl. Well, that was the grave of Minnie Pearl. I don't know if many people know this, but what is the difference between a graveyard and a cemetery? Well, a graveyard is at a church, and a cemetery isn't. This is a cemetery where you see all the graves and all that. This is a cemetery. A graveyard is at a church. But as I'm standing here, I see some amazing statues on these tombs over here. So I'm gonna go check these out really quick before I leave here. Like I said, I've been to this cemetery a few times before. I didn't know Minnie Pearl was buried here, and there's probably other people that I know of that are buried here too. But some of these statues here are incredible. Those are so sick. Wow. Really awesome here. Okay, I'm Petro. There's a little bit of American pop history, country western, popular culture history in the cemetery. Rest in peace, Minnie Pearl. Petro. Man, look at these clouds back here. Wow. Looks like a Bob Ross painting. Petro. I'm out.